everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. So the first question I have is, does getting low body fat affect your hormones, like missing your periods, etc.? Well, to answer this question, yes, definitely. If your body fat levels are too low, it can affect your estrogen. It's important to have, your hormone levels balanced so that you decrease your risk of osteoporosis, so bone weakening disease. It's also important for your hair, your skin, your nails, your energy, your sex drive. There's a ton of reasons why keeping those hormone levels balanced is so important. And one way you can do that is by making sure you don't overtrain and you have enough fats, healthy fats in your diet. So stuff like avocados and healthy oils like coconut oil and olive oil, any nuts, salmon, steaks, just healthy fats are really important. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just do a low-fat diet. But we need healthy fats on a regular basis to keep everything in working function. Definitely don't want to miss your periods. The next question I have is, I travel quite a bit. I'm bringing meals with me, but I'm struggling, especially with the vegetables. I often can't heat the meals either. I was told to eat frozen vegetables after they have thawed. Needless to say, I am not doing that, and I don't blame you. Is there a smoothie or drink I could have instead for vegetables? Well, I travel a lot as well, as most of you who follow me on Facebook know. I'm pretty much in a different city or country every weekend. So I bring my foods with me wherever I go. And one thing that is hard is bringing the vegetables. But I know wherever I'm at, I usually can find a plain salad, or I can stop by a local grocery store and get peppers or carrots, raw vegetables. One other thing that you mentioned is I usually eat most of my meals cold. Because I eat 5 to 6 times a day, I don't always have access to a microwave. So I've gotten used to eating foods colder. And when you think about it, if you order a chicken salad, the chicken on it is cold anyways. So it doesn't really bother me. And I think if you really want to stay on your nutrition plan and not make unhealthy choices, you've just got to do what you got to do. Sometimes at hotels they will have a microwave available, but it's not always the case. So, like I said, it's just in how bad you want it, I guess. So, with the vegetables, I ask for plain salads, take salads home, ask for a refrigerator in your hotel room, bring cut up peppers with you in a bag. So, as long as you're bringing your food, you're on the right track. The next question I have is, Nicole, what is the best way to recover from a cheat meal or two? Thank you. Well, it depends on how big the cheat meal is, but get right back onto your program. That's the best way to recover. That's the only way to recover. Get to the gym the next day, utilize the calories that you ate the night before, and have a great workout. Don't regret what you did. You can't take it back, so just move forward and get right back onto your clean eating program. When you have multiple cheat meals that add up consistently, meal after meal after meal, day after day after day, in a row, that's when it becomes an issue. But 1 or 2 cheat meals isn't going to kill you, and it's not going to make you gain a ton of weight unless you really overdo it. But just get right back on your program ASAP. I don't think you've ever spoken about cellulite. If you get your body fat down to competition levels, will it go away? Well, speaking from personal experience, I do have some in my backside, and as I get ready for a competition, my body fat levels are lower, and it does go away. But genetically, some women will have cellulite no matter how hard they diet, no matter what they do. So there are things that you can do to tighten your skin, like exercise, so weight training, drinking enough water, keeping your skin moisturized. Those are all things that can help with, tightening up the skin, and just eating very clean. Some of the smallest supermodels that you might see may have cellulite. So it's not the end of the world. And the other thing is the competition level body fat isn't something you can sustain all year round. So as soon as you gain back the weight, the cellulite will come back. So, kind of weigh the pros and cons of what you're going to try to embark on, and a little bit of cellulite isn't that big of a deal. So, in my opinion anyways. So don't stress the small stuff. And the last question is, have you thought about what you will do after you no longer compete? I still personal train on a regular basis, so I will still probably continue doing that. I promote a show in July, and hopefully I can promote multiple shows within the NPC. I started doing a lot more seminars and camps in the last couple of years, so I've been having a great time traveling and doing that, but I'd like to get more involved in public speaking to not just competitors, but people who just want to be healthy, just want to learn how to exercise and eat properly. And then one day I would like to have a family, so we'll see what happens, but as of right now, competing is fueling everything else that's going on in my life, and I'm having a great time doing it, so I'm just going to kind of ride this wave and see how far it takes me. So that's all I have for this week. Hopefully I answered some of your questions. Until next time, keep asking your questions on Facebook, and keep living the fit life.